Hi there, my name is Annie and welcome to attractgreatmen.com. Today we're going to talk about online dating and how to create a profile that will attract more men to view your profile and have them reach out to you, increasing your chances of finding Mr. Right. Now, after identifying the right online service for you, and there's quite a few out there, for instance, there's Spark.com, eHarmony, and Match, just to name a few. The next thing that you're going to be doing is creating a user profile or a username. When it comes to your username, one of the most important things to think about is finding something that makes it easy for a guy to contact you and have a conversation starter. For instance, it should be something in regards to a hobby that you like to do, or an interest that you may have, or something that says something about you. For instance, if you love to cook, it might be a great profile name to say love to cook. If you like pets, you might want to have something in there. If you are looking to find someone who loves running, you might say something like, sexy runner, whatever it may be. But one thing to look out for, though, is to make sure that your username is not overly sexual if you're looking for a long-term relationship. For instance, Sexy Thing 69 is probably not going to be a great username for someone that's looking for a more serious relationship. So when it comes to a username, make sure it's something that describes you. Also, make sure that it's something that will pique a man's interest for him to reach out to you and contact you. Now, one of the most important parts when it comes to an online profile is going to be the online picture, your profile picture. So when it comes to profile pictures, make sure you have about 5 to 8 pictures online. I always recommend having a really good headshot. And by headshot, what I mean is a picture of basically your upper body and your face. Make sure it's clear, because the worst thing that you can do is put a fuzzy picture where the guy can't make out what you look like. And make sure it's a recent picture as well, taken within the last 6 months to 1 year. One of the things that I've heard a lot of men complain about, women as well, is group pictures. Right? You see pictures like that where you have 10 people in a group and you don't know which one is which. So what I recommend is don't put any group pictures, because I've had more than one client tell me that they thought their friend was cuter. So, and again, your profile picture should be about you. It's focusing on you. So make sure you're doing that and you're marketing yourself. Another type of picture to avoid is the picture with a beautiful scenery in the background, but you're about this big and they can't see what you look like. Again, the point of having profile pictures is to get the man to understand, to get an idea of what you look like. And so I always recommend having at least a 3/4 length picture in your profile, so that way he gets an idea of what your body looks like as well. And last but not least, try not to have too many pictures of you holding a drink or partying. Now, it's good to have pictures that convey you like to have fun. But when all of your pictures involve you getting drunk, at a bar, you may be giving off the wrong message if you're looking for a more serious relationship. So again, think about that. So with profile pictures, make sure you have some really good pictures of your face. That way you can see what you look like. Make sure that they're a good representation of who and what you are. For instance, glamour shots are never really a good idea. Now, it's always not a bad idea, though, to hire a professional photographer, as long as you have them shoot more casual pictures, or have a friend take some good pictures of you. And the next part about creating a profile is going to be the About Me or the summary portion. And when it comes to things like that, just make sure you come across as friendly and open and honest and fun. So don't have a dissertation about how much you hate men or all men are dogs. Talk about things that you like to do. I try to have my clients stay away from describing what their perfect man is going to be. For instance, he needs to be 6 foot tall, he needs to be about 200 pounds, 180 pounds, muscular, dark hair. That's probably not a good idea, because if a guy's reading that and he sees he doesn't meet those criteria, he's not going to contact you. And he may be the perfect guy, but again, he won't reach out to you. So what I always recommend is to keep your descriptions broad. Focus on some of the things that are must-haves versus nice-to-haves. For instance, if you love animals, that might be something you put on your profile about you. You know, I love animals, I have a dog, and, you know, love going on long walks with my dog. If you are a runner, you know, make sure if you're looking to find a runner, that might be something important. If you have kids, you know, and you're looking for a man that loves kids, or if you don't have kids and you don't want someone who has kids, that might be something you may want to put on your profile. Just be very tactful, and, you know, just be very nice about it. It doesn't have to be very rude or obnoxious. The whole tone of your about me should be fun, friendly, open and honest, and should be engaging where the man wants to reach out to you after reading it. And just a little bit about you. Again, doesn't need to be paragraph after paragraph, just enough about you to pique his interest. Now, the next thing is, make sure to use spell check. Typos are never a great way to make a good first impression, so make sure you don't have any typos and just spell check your work. And last but not least, very, very important, don't lie. So a lot of times, you know, when I talk to different guys and girls, they go on the first dates, they meet each other, and they don't look a thing like their picture, or they're completely different from what their profile conveys. So try to be as real as you can and upfront as you can. Just market yourself, and market yourself to the best part of yourself without lying. So, for instance, if you're, you know, a female and you're 160 pounds, don't say I'm 130 pounds, because he's going to find out. And you want a man to like you for who you are. And, you know, if you are a guy and, you know, imagine if you're a woman and you meet a guy that says he's 6 foot tall and he turns out to be 5'8". I mean, how disappointing is that, right? So again, try to be as open and honest as you can without lying, and just market yourself. Remember, your profile is your online marketing piece to the opposite sex, and you want to show the best part about yourself without lying. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to check out additional informational articles, go to www.attractgreatmen.com. This is Annie, and I'll see you guys next time.